Welcome to this edition of Spotlight. We are at Congress Middle School with Principal Dr. Chris Early. And Dr. Early, there's a new intramural this semester that's really bringing students together in kind of a cool, special way. Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, absolutely. Equity and access is something that's very important to us. So we had a teacher come up with the idea of putting together an equity board to bring students together, to share their thoughts about important social issues and just work together to make student voices heard.
Well, we are looking forward to highlighting the Student Equity Board as we spotlight Congress Middle School. This spotlight is sponsored by Citizens Bank and Trust.
I grew up being the only brown student, and I grew up in ELL classes because I only spoke Spanish. And with everything going on last year, he and I both felt that it was important that we would bring equity into the school so we can get students' perspectives. Once we started recommending students were like, okay, yeah, that sounds cool. And they started signing up, and then finally we had about 15 show up.
I really like how open it is, and we get to discuss a whole lot of problems that are happening within the world.
So the first session was all about Black history and kind of all of that kind of stuff. So we started on trying to learn from each other through activities that we did in the club. We had really good discussions, very deep discussions, where the kids really got to know each other, where they got to know their families, and where we got to know just different perspectives of them growing up. This session we focused on disabilities.
I like that I get to learn about different things like disabilities and gender equality and race equality. Some of them I wasn't as educated about, and some of them I was really educated about, so it's helping me learn more about each topic.
I learned a lot about disabilities and how they can affect people that have them. Being somebody that already has a disability, I have autism, I didn't actually know that much about other people's disabilities, so it was really nice to know what other people experienced.
Sometimes I've found out that it's just easy to listen. You don't have to, it's just easier to listen sometimes and just hear what they have to say and understand it.
I feel a lot more confident and comfortable with discussing this type of stuff, with my parents or people who are in my class.
I feel like I've learned a lot more about them and feel comfortable talking about them to other people.
So I'm hoping for Congress we get our students to be more empathetic with one another, to listen to people's perspectives and to be okay, I understand your thoughts and I understand your feelings and I respect that.